Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Albert Almora.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we have a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Almora with an even count, 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Chris Bryant, and he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44. Anthony
Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Three-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Cole Hamels gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Eaton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Line drive to left, and Kendrick has a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Juan Soto to the plate now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Gerardo Parra is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Previously against Cole Hamels, just a 3 for 13 batting line. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Kurt Suzuki is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count still at 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds at third with 2 away now.
The second baseman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Javier Baez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Schwarber, the runner at first with two gone. Line drive to center field. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Now in the box, Wilmer Defoe. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
And that misses inside 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Daniel Descalso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Cole Hamels.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
On the outside, Black, good pitch called for a strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Popped him up. Suzuki is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert.
Into the box now,
Almora.
Albert Almora. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 3-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The next 3-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. 1 away now in the Washington third, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. 4-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Soto can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. In the air now, out to left. Schwarber sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Circle change, too low, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-1 to Gerardo Parra. And it's fouled away. Soto stands at second with 2 gone. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line toward the alley and left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Hamels comes set. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's 4-0 Washington. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-1, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Settling in now, Wilmer Defoe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game now after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
40,
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras in the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Schwarber on second. Hayward on at first with nobody out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The batter, number 3, second base.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 35.
Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Hamels 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Outside 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Pitch popped up. Kendrick has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night here at Nationals Park. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cubbies 3. In now is Adam Eaton as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Adam
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez, and that's out number 1.
to the Nationals, the first baseman, Howie.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hamels peers in. 2-1 on its way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Descalso will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back. Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Rendon trying to get there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Rizzo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Schwarber brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And a ball 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Hamels ready with the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 48.
Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hamels into the windup. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Drilled down the line. Bryant's got it. Oh, look at Bryant. Hey, they call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Please.
Matt Grace
now
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
33. Matt.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The batter, number 3.
And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet. Addison Russell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The pitcher, number 35, Cole Hamels.
David Bodie is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Takes this the other way to right. Hara has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Wander Suero takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He's set, and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Chris Bryant, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He's set. The 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They still trail it here 4-3. Addison Russell will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Cubs. Now playing second base, number 27, Addison Russell.
Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Victor Robles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Victor Robles.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. At the plate, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Defoe is off at first with 2 away. There goes Defoe. Pitches a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Dan Jennings has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Dan Jennings.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Jennings playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Parra will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. 3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Jason Hayward, and he hits it hard to the right side. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, all even now at 4 apiece. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman,
From the stretch. Popped straight up. Hayward coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the third baseman, number 6.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Change up low, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Ball even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Fielder, number 22.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here's the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way, and he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to right. Parra has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Mark Zagunis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Mark Zagunis.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Zagunis, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4. Kyle Ryan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. So striding forward now, Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Schwarber is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Brandon Kinsler is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Brandon Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's a .333 hitter. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball. And the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game. Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Washington came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dan Jennings claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.